Hello, fifth graders. My eyes are very tired today, so I am wearing my blue light glasses to help a little bit. This is just going to be like a virtue mini lesson. So again, if you're feeling rusty, you don't quite remember your virtues, or if you're new to Nova and really haven't talked about these virtues much before, then this can just be a way for you to think about those virtues. So I'm going to go through our virtue cards, and then I'm also going to link them into the resources section of this classroom so that anytime that we talk about the virtues in language arts, you can just refer to those cards and refresh your memory, or even kind of come back to this video too might be useful, okay? So maybe I'll post that in there as well, the virtue video and the virtue cards, okay? So I'm going to do a real low-tech presentation of our virtues by looking at this doc, okay? So a virtue is simply a good habit, the way we act time and time again. So we talk about trying to develop good habits, and so we talk about developing virtues. And so these are the virtues that we talk about: justice, temperance, prudence, fortitude, wisdom, science, and good sense. These are all virtues. The first five in particular we'll talk about more consistently. So actually, for that reason, we're going to go to fortitude. So fortitude means having the courage to face challenges and obstacles, persevering when things get tough. So these are characteristics you might see when showing or using your fortitude. You show courage, showing strength in the face of hardships. Using optimism, remaining positive even in difficult circumstances. Using perseverance, you keep going even when the going is tough. You use good citizenship, you're a good member of your community. And you show loyalty, you stand by your friends no matter what. Boo, boo, boo. These are loading slowly, so I apologize. Prudence, we'll talk about next. So prudence is about having sound judgment and making sound choices. Okay? So if you're using prudence, you're honest. You act with honesty. You use wisdom. You make wise decisions. You act with integrity, which means being true to yourself. You show gratitude towards others and express your thanks. You act with humility, which means that you care less about who's right and more about what's right. And care. You do your work in a thoughtful and careful manner. Okay? Prudence is one of the virtues. Temperance. Temperance is about mastering ourselves and our impulses for the sake of the happiness of those around us. It's about acting the right way at the right time. So if you're using temperance, you show order by staying organized. You use courtesy, which means you're polite. You use good manners. You use self-control. You master yourself and your impulses. You are patient and you are obedient. You follow instructions the first time they're given. So temperance, showing these characteristics. And finally, justice is the last one we're going to talk about today. Justice means treating others with respect and taking responsibility for their well-being. It's kind of like fairness. So if you're using justice, you show respect to others and to yourself. You're using friendship by being a good and loyal friend. You use kindness. You show kindness and compassion to others. You are generous. You give without expecting anything in return. And fairness. You treat everybody fairly. Okay? And then we skipped over, but wisdom really is this idea of the ability to learn a thing and see its usefulness. So I look at wisdom and think about it in terms of wisdom is what tells you when it's right to use your fortitude. Wisdom is what tells you when it's right to use your prudence. Wisdom is what tells you when it's right to use your temperance, and wisdom is what tells you when it's right to use your justice. So fifth graders, as I said, I'm going to post this video in the same area of resources so that you can refer back to it anytime throughout the year. But I'm also going to post the document that have the cards that I just showed you so that you can also just go back and click on those anytime throughout the course of the year. Okay? Good luck. If you have questions about virtues, of course, ask me. But refer to these cards as much as you need to, and I'm happy to talk to you more about it. Good luck.